Hey everyone, welcome back to Empower Autism. In this series, we're going to be talking about token boards. And token boards are something that your child most likely uses already. If they go to an ABA school, they receive behavioral intervention, they have home ABA therapist or BCBA, right? So, a token board is something that your child most likely, if they're receiving these services, knows how to use. If not, that's no big deal. It's a very simple idea, which we'll explain. But a lot of ABA therapists will teach parents how to use token boards and expect parents to always use token boards. Personally, I do not think that this is extremely realistic. We cannot have a parent all day, or a parent is unable to all day just be providing checks for individuals, for their children. Um, it's just not realistic. The parent doesn't have the time, they cannot be there all day, 24/7, giving checks. However, what I will say is that token boards can be an excellent tool for when we're dealing with new behaviors, or we're trying to create new behaviors, or we're dealing with really difficult behaviors, right? That the individual doesn't want to do. The token board really provides a visual. And it can be very helpful. It can be very helpful for the parent to use. So I'm not encouraging parents to use the token board all day, which, if they can, fantastic, that's amazing. Good for them. But when we're dealing with new and difficult behaviors, that is a time to take out the token board. That is a good visual for your child, and it's a good way to reinforce your child, right? So, difficult behaviors that it can be, right? We're talking about like brushing teeth, putting their clothes away in the hamper, putting their clothes away in the drawer, doing homework. These are all difficult behaviors that, if your child has never done before, may evoke some problem behaviors such as tantruming, crying, etc. But maybe, hopefully, with the token board, we're able to limit any problem behaviors, and we're able to increase the speed, we increase the accuracy in which we can develop these new behaviors, right? So I'm just going to show you what a very rudimentary token board looks like, right? It would say, this one says Joseph's token board. It has 10 blank spaces for checks. And then at the bottom, it says, I get blank, right? So we would fill in the bottom. I get iPad, I get trampoline, I get swing, I get a cookie, whatever it may be. We fill it in at the bottom. And then the person gets checks for doing correct responses, right? Again, this is very rudimentary. You can make it colorful, you can use pictures. But it doesn't take a lot to make. You can make it at home if one is not provided by your ABA professional. They're very easy. You print it up, you can get it laminated. I'll throw a link in for the laminator that I use. It's very cheap. It's like $30. But it can be very helpful, right? And then you just get dry erase markers so you can erase really easy. And we can provide checks. We can establish what the individual wants to work for, right? So in these episodes, we're going to be talking about how to use token boards for difficult behaviors, how we can also use token boards as visual representations for when a more difficult task is going to end. But please stick with us in this series. If you are watching on Instagram or on YouTube, please come to the website, check out the remaining parts to the series. It's good stuff. We have a lot of stuff. So come check it out. Thanks.